Good morning. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Happy birthday, America, this week. We are on our way to Glenbrook, Dodge for a flag dedication. Last winter, they had a large flagpole that stood 235 feet in the air, was one of the nation's bigger flags. And during an ice storm that we had, it came toppling down. My seatbelt on here. It came toppling down, and there was a few cars that got smashed by it. I gotta tighten that thing up. So they got the flagpole redone. So we are gonna go check it out. What's up, Donna, Lee, Carol? They're supposed to have like food trucks out here. The dedication starts at 10 o'clock. It is our country's birthday this week. We've had a good week so far if you're a conservative. Not so good week if you are a liberal. So yeah, this is going to be, I'm kind of anxious to see how big a flag they're putting up on this one. They said that this flagpole will withstand winds of up to 135 miles per hour. Each time that the flag gets tattered, it is taken to the Vietnam Vets Memorial, and they dispose of it properly. They do what's necessary. You can see the flagpole up there to the left. There's a red light at the top of it. It's painted red. That's going to be a beautiful sight once it gets put up there. A lot of people have been waiting for this. It's kind of an iconic figure here in Fort Wayne. When people come into town, you can actually see it. They got American flags out at the entrance of the dealership, I see. Get out here, get the tripod set up for you guys. Hope everybody's having a great morning. If you're on the West Coast, it's 6:35, 6:36. So it's early if you're on the West Coast. Appreciate y'all jumping in this morning. I know it's early. Grab yourself a cup of coffee. Be able to see our great American flag being hung back up on the flagpole here. Oh yeah, there's lots of people here. We got food trucks here. I'm gonna go in here. Find a place to park over here, guys. I think I'm gonna park right here. Straighten up here a little bit. All right, guys. Bandit, I'm on vacation right now, so we are on our annual 2-week shutdown, so I am actually on vacation. There is the flagpole right there, guys. You guys can see it, how tall it is. 200 feet in the air. See how far up that thing is. We got military members here, we got veterans here, Patriot Riders are here. Good morning, Tracy. Got a couple food trucks here, guys. For the last time, see, we had the Patriot Riders here with their Harleys. Yes, there are the Patriot Riders that are here. Awesome to see the American flags. That's awesome. Check this out. Got red, white, and blue Dodges sitting out here. That's pretty awesome. Those are some good looking trucks right there. I think we need to get the blue one, Jody. I'm kind of thinking the blue one. That is the flagpole right there, standing 200 feet in the air. Keeps going, keeps going. There's the very top up there. I'm a Chevy person too. I got a Silverado. I got the We the People Silverado. I'm a Chevy person too, but I'll tell you what, those are some good looking trucks right there.
I'm telling you. Let's see what this... Let's see how much, Jody. Oh, total price $124,000. Just $124,000. 6.2 liter supercharged. Yeah. Thanks, Biden. See all these patriots that have come out here today with the American flags. These are some great, great patriots that are here. Good crowd. Good crowd. Yeah, right, Carol, pocket change. You got the Comets mascots here. This is awesome. Great turnout here. Great turnout. Great patriots coming out to see the American flag being raised. It can be yours, Tracy, for a mere $125K. It can be all yours. Here we got the Comets mascot. He's here for our Fort Wayne Comets. And that is way up there. You want the red one? You don't like the blue one, Jody? I like the blue one. Take a look at that blue one right there. You black out the windows in that thing. I'm telling you what, Jody. It's only $125,000, Jody. I bet we could talk him down to maybe 120. I mean, it's a TRX, so. Donna Ralph, good morning. Bandit, I bet if you traded in one of your Trans Am, they'd give you a heck of a trade-in value. Look at that flagpole, brand new. As you can imagine, this one is actually 35 feet shorter than the last one. Because the last one was 235 feet, this one stands 200 feet. And when it fell, you see that building over there, that black building, it fell right where those food trucks were. It crushed a Dodge Charger and a couple other vehicles because the ice storm took it over, took it off. It snapped it right about there, about the first pylon up is where it snapped it in half. This one here has been rebuilt, ready to go. See, the kids are out here. We got families out here. We got veterans out here, guys. Yep, I knew you'd take the blue one, Jody. Just to give you an idea how big the base is on this thing, we'll walk over here just so you can see how big the base of this sucker is. Big engineering feat to put this in there. Glad the dealership got a lot of support from the community to get this put back up. It's been a year in the making. You can see the base, how big it is. Look at this. That's amazing. Yes, if you guys would like to support us, Josh and I are trying to raise the funds to get to New York City to bring you the Trump sentencing on July 11th. Jody will put the links up there. You can go to gibsongo.com/Trump court. We also have, Jody's putting up a couple of other, links that people can use if they don't want to use the Gibson Go. We do ask for your support to get us there. We're going to finalize our plans coming up here. We want to try and get the money raised. Valerie Lund, good morning. Yep, the link does work now. We had to change one little thing in it. We were able to get that changed, so that link has been changed. Set the tripod up here.
It's the only place that I prefer. Tell my wife to raise my kids ain't the same way that my daddy did. With stars and stripes and eagle flies. We're the stars and stripes and the eagle
any of the immigration issues that are the people of New York that are dealing with right now. We're 11 minutes away, guys. 11 minutes away from this big, beautiful flag being raised back up again.
her dress a little tighter.
Seats up there at the front for our veterans that have served in the war. We owe them a great dedication and a great gratitude of their service and the sacrifice that they gave for this country. If you hate the American flag,
I'm just trying to be a father, be a daughter and a son, be a lover to their mother, everything to everyone, up and at 'em bright and early. All
you're on Rumble right now. Thank you for joining us on Rumble. Make sure you guys share this out.
From my head down to my boots. I don't do it for the money. There's bills that I can't pay. I don't do it for the glory. I just do it anyway. Providing for our futures, my responsibility. Yeah, I'm real good.
I'll let you guys listen to this music. I love this song.
Being all that I can be. I can't call in sick on Mondays when the weekend's been too strong. I just work straight through the holidays, sometimes all night long. You can bet that I stand ready when the wolf growls at the door. Hey, I'm solid. Hey, I'm steady. Hey, I'm true down to the core. I will always do my duty, no matter what the price.
truck. They might give us $1,000 for the yellow truck. That truck's pretty old. Big, beautiful American flag. Patriot riders are here. We've got some local elected officials that are here as well. This is the great, big, beautiful flagpole that is being raised, that has been raised 200 feet into the air. And the flag is going to be beautiful.
Ladies and gentlemen, standing in the back over here, go ahead and make your way over here. We have room on the left-hand side of your left, my right. We have a yellow line over here. Please come ahead and go over here, get a little bit closer so you can see, so you can hear. You guys are more than welcome to come over on the left-hand side of these chairs over here. Everybody that's standing in the back, more than welcome to come on up, ladies and gentlemen. Love to have you up close.
Edge of the water, we were feeling alright. Back down country road.
What's going on?
We've got military members that are here. We've got local National Guard members that are here.
Girl smiled when we went by. They up in the back and we cruised to the riverside. Never gonna grow up. Never gonna slow down. We were shining like lighters in the dark in the middle of a rock show.
This is one of Jody's favorite songs.
We were doing it right. We were coming alive. Yeah, call up in the southern sun.
I didn't even look at the chat. I knew she would have posted something about it.
Hey!
Blue eyes and auburn hair, sitting looking pretty by the fire in a lawn chair. New to town and new to me. Her ruby red lips were sipping on sweet tea. Shot me a look like a shooting star, so I grabbed a beer and my old guitar. Then we sat around till the break of dawn, howling and singing our favorite song. Never gonna grow up, never gonna slow down. We were shining like lighters in the dark in the middle of a rock show. We were doing it right. We were coming alive. Yeah, caught up in a southern sun on a barefoot blue jean night. Whoa, never gonna grow up. Never gonna slow down. We were shining like lighters in the dark in the middle
all these
of a
people
rock
out
show.
here. Our great
We were
patriots
doing it right.
that are in the city of Fort Wayne that are out here. Patriot riders are here, National Guard is here, members of the Vietnam Memorial Shrine are here, veterans.
Barefoot blue jean night. Barefoot blue jean night.
Jim Banks is here, our representative for, we got Jim Banks is here. You guys can all see coming up here. Morning, Mr. Banks. How you doing?
Hey, good. How are you?
Good. It's awesome to see that he's here.
Ladies and gentlemen, right after this song, we're going to be getting started. You are more than welcome to make your way to the left side. Your left, my right of the tent area. We do have some yellow lines over here. More than welcome to come over here. Please join us up close. Love to have everybody up close today.
Morning, Jared.
Left boy, come back man. Still many just don't understand about the reason.
You guys are on here on Rumble. Make sure you guys share this out. Also on YouTube, make sure you guys share this out to all of our patriots across the country and the world. Let them know that the flag still flies high in the USA, no matter what the media is trying to tell you.
to me. All gave some gave all. Some stood through the red, white, and blue, and some had to fall. And if you
Right, make sure you guys
think
share this out, invite people to come join the channel. Got a lot of good things coming up here in the future. Josh and I want to make our way to New York City next week to bring you the Trump sentencing. So if you'd like to donate to get Josh and I to New York City, please hit the links. It doesn't matter how small, everything is important. Absolutely, absolutely.
Sandy Kane is no longer here, but his words are so clear. They echo throughout our land. And all his friends.
Morning, Wyoming girl. Hope you're doing well out there. It's a beautiful day. The clouds are clear, pretty clear skies. Temperature's perfect. Couldn't ask for a more beautiful day to see the red, white, and blue be flown again here at Fort Wayne.
Don't forget those who died. America, can't you see? All gave some gave all.
Some of our veterans are making their way to the flag pole. Looks like they got their grandkids with them. That's pretty cool.
And if you ever think of me, think of all your liberties and recall. Some gave all. And if you ever think of me, think of all your liberties and recall. Yes, recall. Some gave all. Some gave all. I was just out of the service, thumbing through the classifieds, when an ad that said old Chevy somehow caught my eye. The lady didn't know the year or even if
That's
it
right,
rained.
guys. It is a big, beautiful flag. Wait till they unroll this, unravel the flag, and begin to hoist it up. You will see exactly how big this flag is.
With 30 years of dust and dirt on that green army tarp. And when I pulled the cover off, it took away my breath. What she called a Chevy was a '66 Corvette. I felt a little guilty as I counted out the bills. What a thrill I got when I sat behind the wheel. I opened up the glove box and that's when I found the note. The date was 1966 and this is what he wrote. He said, my name is Private Andrew Malone, and if you're reading this, then
Yeah, I know some of these songs are like, wow.
but for every dream
Sit
that
there and you actually listen to the lyrics.
another one comes true. This car was once a dream of mine, now it belongs to you. Though you may take her and make her your own, always be riding with Private Malone.
Before we get started, I'm going to give you guys one more show. We got media here, Combat Vets Association is here, we got the Patriot Riders over there on the backside. Jim Banks here, other elected officials from the city of Fort Wayne here.
The buttons on the radio didn't seem to work quite right, but it picked up that oldie show, especially late at night. I get the feeling sometimes if I turn real quick I'd see a soldier riding shotgun in the seat right next to me. It was a young man named Private Andrew Malone who fought for his country and never made it home. But for every
Joining
dream
us on
that shattered,
Rumble, thank you for being with us
another
today
one
on
comes
this
true.
flag dedication.
This car was
I
once
do
a
not get
dream
to see
of
Rumble
his back when it
comments
was
on here, but I do want to say thank you for joining. Also, please share this out with all of your friends and family.
I was proud to be riding with Private Malone. But one night it was raining hard, I took the curve too fast. I still don't remember
Yes, I did
much
see that.
about that fiery crash. Someone said they thought they saw a soldier pull me out. They didn't get his name, but I know without a doubt it was a young man named Private Andrew Malone who fought for his country and never made it home. But for every dream that shattered, another one comes true. This car was once a dream of his back when it was new. I know I wouldn't be here if he hadn't tagged along. Yeah, that night I was riding with Private Malone. Oh, thank God I was riding with Private Malone. Private Malone.
I took this back over. The only person I kept was Tyler. Just two of better. That's what.
Dear son, it's almost June. I hope this letter catches up with you and finds you well. It's been dry, but they're calling for rain, and everything's the same old same. Johnsonville. Your stubborn old daddy ain't said too much, but I'm sure you know he sends his love. And she goes.
Will the veterans that have been selected to carry the flag please follow me? My hand's right here. If you've been selected to flag veterans, come on over here. We need you to come over here to the left over here. You're gonna be walking on the other side of our brand new Grand Wagoneer showroom to carry the flag over. So if you've been selected, the veterans, please come on over and follow me real quick, please. All right, I guess meet right here. They're moving it over here for you guys. Just go ahead and meet right here, right behind the tent. Thank you, guys.
Heroes.
It's like we got Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines.
Absolute heroes. right
Everybody,
there, guys.
Coast Guard. Any Coast Guarders?
My dearest love, it's almost dawn. I've been lying here all night long, wondering where you might be. I saw your mama and I showed her the ring. Man on my television said something, so I couldn't sleep. But I'll be alright, I'm just missing you. And this is me kissing you. X's and O's in a letter from home. I hold it up and show my buddies like we ain't scared and I got the same money and they all act. Cause she calls me honey, but they take it hard. Cause I don't really read Sitting here tonight alone in the kitchen, it occurs to me I might not have said, so I'll just say it now. Sorry, you make me proud. I hold it up and show my buddies.
What's up, buddy?
He ain't scared enough.
How you doing, man?
Same, but everyone laughs. 'Cause there ain't nothing funny when a soldier cries. I just wipe my eyes.
Kind of weird. So I don't know. That's why I don't see it.
In my shirt, pick up my gun and get back to work.
Yeah, we did 6 episodes.
And it keeps me driving on.
Took a break to have it really good.
Waiting
Last 6
on.
episodes. Probably by October, we'll start filming the next. That's a good guess on it. I love it. I got it was this yeah, never really did that life. Did he? It was something that's just this one that he didn't friend me and the nonprofit and I just and Thomas was freaking out. What if he shares house? Like, it was all my personal but I was like, hey, who are you? Like,
My old man, sad old man, spent his life living off the land. Fed down to the queen soul. It breaks his heart seeing foreign cars filled with fuel in his arms. Wearing cotton eating.
No RW, I'm right here. I'm just watching. We're getting ready to start this flag ceremony here in just a minute. You can see they got the veterans lined up to unfold the flag and to help raise it. A large crowd here. Guys.
Every day is Independence Day. She's golden rule, teaches school. Some folks say it isn't cool, but she says the pledge of allegiance anyway.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming out on this beautiful day to celebrate the resurrection of our giant American flag. You know, without everybody's support here and getting everything prepared, this would not have been possible, especially Mr. McKibben. The veterans mean so much to him and our family here at Glenbrook Dodge. We cannot thank you guys enough. And I'm thrilled to see all the support that has shown up. We have the presentation of the flag by Mr. Russ Bauer, who is the most recent recipient of the American Legion Riders of Honor. Come up here, sir. Mr. Russ Bauer, folks.
Thank you. I was just asked to do this about 20 minutes ago, so I'm kind of shooting from the hip. So I was asked to do the presentation of the flag. So I looked up a couple things. I'm here representing the Patriot Guard Riders, the American Legion Riders, the Combat Vets of America, the Vietnam Vets Motorcycle Club, every veterans riding group in the country. You're looking at right here a little bit of them. I've been hanging around with the guys out at the shrine for a long time, and they kind of helped the dealership put all this together. So I wanted to thank them for allowing me to say a few words. Most of you know me, you know it's dangerous to give me a microphone, it's hard to get it back, but I brought a few things up here. They asked me to tell what that American flag means to us veterans. When asked in an interview for the official U.S. military website, an anonymous U.S. Army veteran said, "Our flag is a symbol of the things we as Americans hold in our hearts and minds, the power to guard and protect loved ones, homes, beliefs, and Americans in general, deserving or not." Very telling statement. The flag is often displayed in the U.S. Armed Forces, including our military uniforms, flown over bases, carried into battle. It's also draped over coffins of veterans in ceremonial folding and presentation that is a tribute to them and their families. After the military service, that flag is usually given to the next of kin as a keepsake. If there is no next of kin, the VA may give the flag to a friend who requests it. Funeral homes also may arrange to have the flag cremated with the veteran's body. The American flag can have different meanings to veterans, including a symbol of freedom and liberty. It represents our ideals and the people that serve and the service members that are fighting and defending. It can be a symbol of lives lost and freedom gained. Veterans may see the flag as a symbol of sacrifices made by those who've gone before them. For most of us, it means a way of life. The flag represents things that Americans hold dear, such as the ability to protect loved ones and beliefs. So I mentioned the funeral flag. Our groups that I just mentioned often fold the flag at a funeral. And I know this is a happy occasion, but I want to take this opportunity to explain to you what those 13 folds mean. The first fold of our flag is a symbol of life. The second fold is a symbol of our belief in eternal life. The third fold is made in honor and remembrance of the veteran departing our ranks who gave a portion of his or her life for the defense of our country to attain peace throughout the world. The fourth fold represents our weaker nature as American citizens trusting in God. It is Him we turn to in times of peace as well as in times of war for His divine guidance. The fifth fold is a tribute to our country. In the words of Stephen Decatur, our country in dealing with other countries may she always be right, but is still our country, right or wrong. The sixth fold is where our hearts lie. It is with our heart that we pledge the allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands. One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The seventh flag is a tribute to our armed forces, for it is through the armed forces that we protect our country and our flag against all enemies, whether they be found within or without the boundaries of our republic. The eighth fold is a tribute to the one who entered the valley of the shadow of death, that we might see the light of day, and to honor our mother, for whom it flies on Mother's Day. The ninth fold is a tribute to womanhood. It has been through their love, faith, and loyalty and devotion that has molded the character of the men and women who serve. The 10th fold is a tribute to Father, who has also given his sons and daughters for the defense of our country since he or she was first born. The 11th fold represents the lower portion of the seal of King David and King Solomon and glories the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The 12th fold represents the emblem of eternity and glorifies God and the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. The third and last fold, when the flag is completely folded, the stars are uppermost, reminding us of our national motto, "In God We Trust." In closing, the American flag has stood as a symbol of freedom and justice for over 225 years. Through wars and in times of peace, the sight of the American flag has given notice to foes and assurances to friends that democracy lives. No other symbol captures the power and the glory of a nation like the American flag. It has flown as our national emblem in some form without interruption since 1777. So I hope that gives you a little bit of background as to who all these folks are holding the flags behind you. Guys like me wearing a vest with the American flag sewed to it. The guys that are wearing the uniforms behind me, the guys and the gals, I should say. My wife is a veteran as well, so we always have to include the pretty girls in the conversation. They sometimes get left behind. And I also want to thank everybody that loves a veteran. I know everybody in here isn't a veteran, but the fact that you're here supporting this flag and our veterans means more to us than you could ever imagine. So thank you all very much. I present the flag.
Land is your land, land is my land, California, New York Island, on the
They're going to go get the flag now.
to the Gulf Stream waters.
Scroll up.
This land was made for you and me. As I went a-walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway, saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. I roamed and rambled and followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond deserts. All around me a voice was sounding, this land was made for you and me. Shining, I'm rolling, we feel waving, the sky rolling. What was chanting, what was lifting, this land was made for you and me.
Yeah, I don't think I could put that in my yard.
This land is
As
your
much as I'd love to have it.
This land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. When the sun comes shining and I was strolling, wheat fields waving.
Good morning, Gator Girl. I hope you're doing all right. Prayers for you. I hope you recover quickly from the shingles. I hope that you got some relief.
This land was made for you and me.
There's a feeling from the ceiling and it sets my brain a-reeling when I'm listening to the music of a military band. Any tune like Yankee Doodle simply sets me off my noodle. It's that patriotic something that no one can understand. Way down south in the land of brothers, melody untiring, ain't that inspiring? Hurrah, hurrah, we're trying to do well day. And that's going sung for the Yankees by gum. Red, white, and blue, I am for you, on into the grand old flag.
Here it comes, guys. You can see it through the window of the dealership over there, making their way around the dealership.
Of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true on the red, white, and blue, where there's ever a boast or brag. But the Lord and great and fearful God, keep your eye on the grand old flag. I'm no cranky, hanky, panky, I'm a dead square honest Yankee, and I'm mighty proud of that old flag that flies for Uncle Sam. Though I don't believe in raving, every time I see it waving, there's a chill runs up my back that makes me glad I'm what I am.
Being led by our veterans, men and women.
And if we should need 'em, we'd fight for freedom. Hurrah!
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd work for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. came. You folks even knew his name. But a hero, yes, was he. Left boy, came back man. Still many just don't understand about the reasons we are free. I can't forget the look in his eyes or the tears he cried as he said these words to me. All gave some gave on. Some stood through for the red, white, and blue, and some had to fall. And if you ever think of me, think of all your liberties and recall. Some gave on. Sandy Kane is no longer here, but his words are so clear. They echo throughout our land. All his friends gave us all, who stood the ground and took the fall to help their fellow man. Love your country and live with pride. And don't forget those who died. America, can't you see? All gave some gave on. Some stood through for the red, white, and blue, and some had to fall.
Jared, you are welcome.
And if you ever think of me, think of all your liberties and recall.
I would have to say, other than delivering the gift to the veterans at Shepherd's House at Christmas, this has got to be my all-time favorite stream.
And if you ever think of me, think of all your liberties and recall. Yes, recall. Some gave on. Some gave on. America.
traffic jam. Staring at the faces in a rearview mirror, looking at the promise of the promised land. One kid dreams of fame and fortune. One kid helps pay the rent. One could end up going to prison. One just might be president. Only in America, dreaming in red, white, and blue. Only in America, where we dream as big as we want to. We all get a chance. Everybody gets to dance. Only in America.
One more, guys. One more.
Sun going down on the LA freeway. Newlyweds in the back of a limousine. Well, there's a son and a banker's daughter. All they want is everything. She came out here to be an actress. He was a singer in a band. They just might go back to Oklahoma and talk about the stars they could have been. Only in America, dreaming in red, white, and blue. Only in America, where we dream as big as we want to. And we all get a chance. Everybody gets to
breeze too today.
dance. Only in America.
Passing the last cable right now. There it goes.
Ladies, gentlemen, and veterans, please rise, remove your hats, and welcome Gracie Jo Cook for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. works. Hi there, my name is Doug McKibben, and I'm the founder of this dealership here. And I want to thank, first of all, our management teams right there, and all the employees at Glenbrook Dodge who made this possible. And I also would like to thank Eric Johnson. Wave your hand there, Eric Johnson. Eric's was a part of our organization for about 35, 40 years. He's with the Veterans of War Museum over in O'Day Road. Now, if you've been over there, what they've done over there is unbelievable. Commissioner Peters and a lot of people in town have really done a lot to make that quiet place. You ought to go see it. And also, one other person I'd like to recognize is, where's Ted Brazelton? Ted, where you at? You see that guy in the shorts running around here? He's busy right now. Right here he is. He and his predecessor, who's here, Mike Denon, have taken care of this flag, the old one, for 23 years, every day, to make sure it's running right, make sure that it's half-staffed where it needs to be, and they're going to be doing it for the next 30, we hope. So thank you, Ted. Fort Wayne appreciates that. You know, December of 22, we had a windstorm, and our 15,000-pound old pole that was up snapped, and 60% of it fell to the ground here, and nobody was hurt. And there were people around, everything was so blessed. And so we took the last year and a half making sure the engineering was right on this one. We triple checked that engineering, and it's a lot stronger, and we know that's not going to happen again. So we put the first flag up in 2001, right after 9/11, and actually took us a couple of years to get we started in 99, took a couple of years to get the permits and everything. And everybody always asks me, what was your motivation to put a big flag up like that? And I tell them that's really easy. It's in my way of saying thank you, I get emotional, to America, because for giving me the opportunity to enjoy the American dream. And you know, only in America can you start out with no college education, no money, no business acquaintances at all, and just from working hard, saving your money, you can be successful. In 1979, with that money we saved, and my wife Chris and the money we got out of the house we sold, and a nice loan from the bank here in town, we were able to buy Fort Wayne Dodge, which is in that building right there. It was much smaller back then, and it was a single point Dodge store. And with a lot of hard work and with a growing team, many of them here and many of them aren't here, we've been able to grow that from one store, 23 employees, 46 years later. We now have 12 franchises, 8 locations, and we have 500 plus members on our team. And it's been what I consider an American dream. So in closing, I want to thank all the veterans that are here and let you know that, you know, we appreciate the fact that you went around the world fighting wars to keep America safe so we can pursue the American dream. Let's give them a big round of applause. Woo! It's my honor to introduce our U.S. Congressman and soon-to-be U.S. Senator, Jim Banks.
Thank you. What a great day to be in Indiana. Thank you to Doug and Chris McKibben. Give it up to them one more time for what they've done for this community. Ladies and gentlemen, I have heard Doug McKibben's story before. He came from nothing and he built all of this. He's one of the greatest Americans that I've ever met. A true hero in our local community who has created good paying jobs and gives so much back to Fort Wayne and Northeast Indiana. And today, Doug, your American dream story and this flag is a reminder that we live in the greatest country in the history of the world. So when you invited me to be a part of what's going on here today. I wouldn't miss it for the world. I've driven, like all of you, I've driven by this flag 1,000 times, and I'm always reminded how great of a country we live in, and also how great Northeast Indiana is too. We are a patriotic part of the country. I go all over the United States of America, and there is nowhere where I feel like we love America more than Northeast Indiana, with our veterans, our troops, the very best of what we have to offer in this country. Doug, I've been thinking a lot about this the last few days, and I read just to be very brief, I read a Wall Street Journal story a year ago that said in 1998, 70% of Americans considered themselves to be patriotic, that they loved their country. And that story, that poll 1 year ago from today, said that today only 38% of Americans say they are patriotic, that they love their country. And that concerns me. No great country can survive if less than half of our population doesn't love our country. And that's why, Doug and Chris, what you're doing today, what we're all doing here today, is important for the future, for my kids to be reminded that this country is great, this country is worth fighting and dying for, and we must do everything that we can to protect it so that our kids and our grandkids have that same American dream that Doug McKibben has lived, and that's why today is important. So from the bottom of my heart, on behalf of Northeast Indiana, to the McKibbens, to everyone here today, thank you for what you've done. This is very special. God bless America.
Mr. State Representative Martin Carball.
Well, when I agreed to speak today, get out of the way there, I was not told I would be following a U.S. Senator to be and the owner of the place, so this is an uncomfortable position. But thank you so much, Doug, for everything you've done. I want to echo everything that Congressman Banks just said about you and what you've done for the community. Many of you may know, may not know, that our Vietnam Wall on O'Day Road at the Veterans Memorial Museum, that was because of Doug McKibben. And if you have not had a chance to see it, you've got to go see it. When I was asked to speak, I said I'd keep it brief, so I'm going to keep my word on that, Eric. And I really just jumped at the chance to be able to say thank you to every single one of our veterans, every single one of our active duty and reservists, everyone who has served. Thank you so much. You allow my family to live in peace in this country and pursue the American dream. There's just nothing I can do to repay you for that sacrifice, and I thank you so much. It's my pleasure now to introduce Commissioner Nelson Peters.
Thanks, Representative. The Congressman already said what a great day, and I would echo what a fantastic day this is. And on behalf of Commissioners Rich Beck and Therese Brown, thanks for the opportunity to be a part of this today, this celebration, this rededication. Can't think of a better day, can't think of a better timing to do something like this. When Ryan started out with his remarks, he talked about landmarks and what a landmark this represents. I was fortunate enough, some may think unfortunate, to have grown up in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So our field trips would consist of rowing across the Delaware River like Washington did, going to Gettysburg to see where those battles occurred, going to visit the Liberty Bell in downtown Philadelphia, and finally stopping by Betsy Ross's house. Betsy Ross, as many of you may remember, was really the author of the first United States American flag. Had 13 stars on it at that time. But there's a couple things that come to mind when I think about those 13 stars and the 50 stars that we now enjoy on this flag. And a couple of words that really embody what I believe this flag represents. The first is unity. We have been brought together as a people under one United States of America. Now, that unity brings us to the second portion. We unified because we wanted our freedom from the British back in the day. And we got it. We got it, but we didn't get it without the third word that comes to mind, and that's the sacrifice. Sacrifice of so many of our veterans, sacrifice of their families, and sacrifice of those who have died in the numerous wars since the Revolutionary War. We owe such a debt of gratitude to these people. Now, everybody else has touched a little bit on Doug McKibben. I've known Doug for a long time now, and he is the embodiment of sacrifice, unity, and freedom. He has built the American dream from nothing. And so today, here we stand in his dealership to celebrate one more 4th of July with the dedication of this American flag. Thank you, Doug, for everything you mean to this community, everything you've done for this community. God bless you. God bless the United States of America.
Amen.
Thank you all once again for being here today. What an amazing day. Let's all take a second again and look up at that wonderful flag flying high in the sky. Man, that's beautiful. So, echo the words of everyone who spoke before me. Gosh, we're all blessed to be here today. Thank you, Mr. McKibben, for having this wonderful event and investing in this flag that flies high above our four-line skyline. But most importantly, it's about the veterans. Thank you guys all so much for being out here today. I mean, look at the lineup back. This is amazing. All the flags flying along the Coliseum Boulevard. All you guys come out here. This could not have been possible without you guys. Because you guys fought so hard to keep us safe each and every day. So I'm very grateful and blessed for that. But before we get out of here today, I want to introduce two special friends of mine, Mr. Pat Frazier and Eric Johnson. These guys are just... Come on up here, guys. Today's Pat's... I tell them, today's Pat's birthday. I won't tell you how old they are, but these guys right here are just staples of this project. And if you haven't got the chance to go out to the Veterans Memorial out there on O'Day Road that was referenced, I'm telling you guys, you won't be disappointed. It is amazing out there. If anybody and everybody is welcome, I promise you, they will welcome with open arms. That place is very special. Just I can't say enough about it. Pat, you're up first.
Thank you, everyone. You know, I look up out this crowd, and I think of the woke society, and I'm going to tell you right now, you're outnumbered. Woo! You're looking at what freedom is and what it stands for. But for the grace of God, you got to remember, Jesus Christ died for our sins. But it was a soldier who lays in the ground that died for our freedom. I've got very special friends, and I appreciate everybody coming up and thanking us for what we did. But I want you to remember the fallen. I want you to think of a prayer for them. They didn't get to live on this planet, but they are, through the grace of God, looking down right now. Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you, Pat. Pat's got a birthday today, but we won't share his age. But I'll tell you, he's done a lot more for veterans than any guy I know. Him and Russ Bauer, Mike Markham, all the guys that helped today on Patriot Guard, Tom Schmidt, Kenny Gaff, all these guys. I mean, we called them and said, hey, we got a big celebration on Tuesday, can you be there? And they're here. And I want to thank, like Pat, all the veterans that came out today, because this flag means a lot to us. Don't tread on us. I mean, we defended this flag in Vietnam, 69, 70. Pat was there before I was, laid the groundwork. But I'll tell you what, thanks to Doug McKibben and the McKibben family for this dedication and this ceremony. It is an icon, it is a landmark, and it flies again. Have a great day. God bless America. Thank you. Woo.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, on behalf of the McKibben family and Glenbrook Chrysler Dodge Jeep brand, we want to thank everybody for coming out today. We want to remind everybody, we have food trucks over here, so please enjoy the food trucks. Stick around. We're going to just play some music and just have a great time celebrating the wonderful land that we live in and this beautiful flag. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you very much.
I'm going to stand back here and so you guys can get a better view of the flag without trying to fall over, because when you stare up that long, you got to...
We have whip and chill, so if you want some cones, some sundaes and float, we have whip and chill. We have the paddy wagon over here, so come on over, grab something to eat, something to drink, something to cool you off on this beautiful day.
I'm doing well. How about yourself? All right, guys, we're going to head back to the We the People truck. I hope you guys all enjoyed that. Yep, definitely perfect clouds. When I get back to the truck here, I'll pan back up so you guys can get a better view. It is a gigantic flag. No, the mayor was not there. Disappointing. Brand new mayor. Tom Henry definitely would have been there. Our mayor was not. It's a shame. Not even the deputy mayor. All right, guys, let me let this truck get by here. That is a beautiful sight right there. Perfect clouds. If you don't love America, you don't belong. That's for sure. Yeah, they should have been there. You would have thought that the new mayor would have been here. I'm not sure what her excuse would be for not being here. Our previous mayor definitely would have been here. Set you guys up here for just a second. Truck there. Get you guys put in. Oh. One last look, guys, before I see all the people out there. That was amazing. See the veterans holding the flags up. That was really cool. If you guys would like to help donate, the link is up there. Josh and I want to get to New York City for the Trump sentencing. Could be a historic day. They could actually sentence him to prison, to jail, even though there might be a slim chance it could actually happen. But we want to get there, so if you can help get us there, please go to the givesendgo.com/Trumport, or there's other means that you can use to donate. Jody will have those links up there. It doesn't matter how much you donate, it just matters that you've helped us get there. We're going to bring you coverage while we're there that you won't see on the regular news. It'll be much appreciated because we are definitely viewer funded. We don't have the big backed media funding. Yep, I will be on YouTube and Rumble. Later on this evening, I will be back downtown for the people that support the Palestinian protests and all that. I will be back downtown for that tonight. Seeing that this morning, like I said, that was probably one of my greatest dreams to actually see that. I am really glad that you guys were able to see that. That is an amazing view. That dealership, to hear that guy's story was actually pretty incredible. I've never heard that story about that owner. Tracy, like I said, it doesn't matter. I appreciate that. We all know that times are tough right now. We're all dealing with the Biden economy. Do not feel bad about that. I don't want anybody to feel bad about it.
Air conditioning down just a little bit there. Yeah, it was sad seeing that flagpole come down the last time. There, you guys can see it right there. Off to the left a little bit. Go up here. Oh, they got a flag that has a cross on it underneath. That's pretty cool. I love the veteran that talked about the woke people. That was actually pretty funny. We need to see more of that. Good morning, Julius. You'll have to rewind back and catch the flag dedication for the new flag. You guys will be able to see it here once I turn the corner. It'll be right there. There it is. You can see that from miles and miles away. Sweet, we got a stoplight. That's pretty awesome. That's right, it is flying proudly. Great breeze for today to keep it up there so that you guys can see it. Great patriot family that owns that dealership. You know, to hear their story was pretty awesome. That's right, RW, American Strong. I thought the music was great.
Yeah, Julius. If you go back and listen to his story, he said he wanted to do that after 9/11 happened. Is when they started in the planning stage of doing that flag, which is pretty awesome. Uh, and then last winter, or 2022, he said, I think is when he said it had fallen from a bad winter storm that we had. It actually crushed some people's cars that were waiting in the service department out in the parking lot. It crushed like 3 cars when it came down. In the dealership, they did everything right with those people, which was amazing. The 3 vehicles that were destroyed, they all got brand new cars, no charge to them. Disappointed our mayor wasn't there. Very disappointed in that. I thought our new mayor would have been there. Our old mayor, Tom Henry, even though he was a Democrat, he was more of on the center aisle of Democrats. He was more conservative than a Democrat, but he would have been there for this. And for her not to be there, shame on her. You just became the mayor a few months ago, and you can't be there for something like this. That talks volumes about her. And I hope anybody that runs against her will remember this day. And when they go to start campaigning, will remember it. I don't think this person in front of me knows how to drive a stick. What in the world? I'm gonna take out an orange cone. Anyways, before I get off, I just want to say thank you to everybody that came in today on Rumble and on YouTube. I appreciate you guys. Share this out. It's a good story. Makes people feel patriotic. We need to get that feeling back in our country, and the only way we're going to do that is come November. We can start rebuilding that patriotism in our country. So please share this out and like it. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Once again, if you do want to help us Josh and I get to New York, go to GiveSendGo/Trump Court, or you can use the other means to donate. It's greatly appreciated. We want to bring you the Trump sentencing live in the streets of New York, and we also want to bring you some coverage of how the immigration crisis is affecting the New York people. So please, if you have the means, please donate. Also, make sure you check for Josh today. I'm sure he'll be live sometime today. So make sure you guys all jump onto his stream on Rumble. Once again, thank you very much. Thank you to the mods for modding the chat. You guys do an awesome job. I hope everybody has a good evening. I'll be back live tonight, probably at about 4:30 to 4:45, somewhere in there. I'll be live heading back downtown. So I will see you guys then. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Peace.